We're rolling the ball up and down. The fingers. And across the knuckles. And in the palm. And the pads. Oh, the pinky. And the thumb. And let's take the ball in the middle of both palms, interlace the fingers, and squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. And today we'll throw the ball up and catch it or throw it to a partner. I'm not sure anybody is with anybody today. And 3, 2, whoops. Boy, that was 3 drops. Really challenging today. 1, let it down. Put the ball in the middle of the foot. After assessing how you're feeling, of course, press down 3 times. Move it up to the knuckles. Press down once, going across. Roll it across the knuckles. Bring it to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, and roll it across the top of the heel. Step on it just below the first knuckle, side of the top of the heel, and the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll it down the bones. And scribble. And release. Reassess. Go to the other foot. Same thing, pressing down. Knuckles. Rolling it across. Rolling across the top of the heel. Pressing on the 3 points. Down the bones. And scribbling. Three, 2, 1. Ball's out of the way, reassessing. And shaking the tree. 3, 2, 1, center. Take a deep breath in, twist at the waist and swing the arms. And center. 2 breaths. We'll do some ocean wave breathing. And fingers and thumbs at the base of the spine, stepping out, gathering in starlight. Centering. And moving to the other side. And 2 deep breaths. We'll march in place or jump. So today we're going to unlock our tight hamstrings in the main class and do some mini bands in the after class. No squats, no jacks, no good mornings, or wood chops. So any of those are open to you now to pick up your heart rate as it is going a little bit faster or a lot faster. I think I'll sprint. Just be safe in 5, 4, 3, 2. Eleven, 12. 20. 25. 2 deep breaths. Interlacing the hands, bring them up overhead and stretching. Going back. Squeezing the glutes. Coming forward. Bending to one side. and then the other. Centering and coming down slowly, pressing out of the chest and down. Let's bring one arm up and one arm down. Try to grab your fingers and pull each way. Use a strap or a cloth if you need to. And switch the positions on the hands. Three, two, one, let go and extend the arms and rotate. Other direction. Thumbs are up and down, up and down. Bring the hands in and shrug. Roll back. And forward. Extend one arm, pull back on fingers pointing up. And point them down. Flop them. Other hand, up. Down. And flopped. Let's bring one arm across the chest and push in at the elbow. And then the other. We'll rotate the neck. Switch directions. Nod. Go ear to shoulder, both sides. Tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. Keep the chin tucked in, turn to one side. Drop your chin to your collarbone. Look up. Come to center, make sure you're still tucked in, and turn to the other side. tuck chin, and look up. Let's do a side lunge, stretching the adductors. Go the other way. Turn. Press on the back heel, stretch the calf. Turn the other way. And come back to center. And grab a stick. As I said, we're going to do the hamstrings in some depth in just a bit. We're going to do the original booyah stick routine. So let's do a flip-flop. And roll in front, pushing out. And in. Go laterally in one direction. And then the other. Come to the chest and flop the wrists. Go down. And bring the stick behind the back. In the crook of the elbows and twist it twice. Go back into an extension. And bring the stick up to your neck. Rotate at the waist, keeping the hips and neck straight. Body moves, torso moves. And then bring the stick out front. Step out to the side. Lunge up. 1, 2, 3. And 5. Other foot out in front. And 5. Bring the stick to the front on the side. Grab the top and swing it behind. Move it to the other side. And 7, and then bring it in front. And let's go up on our toes, hold for a second, go back on our heels, hold for a second, and let's do 17 times. 2, 3, 10, 15, 16, and 17. Excellent. Let's put the stick down. So we're going to be doing some things that you can do walking, or you can do standing and holding on to something if you feel at all unstable, such as the kneaded chest walk. So you can just stand in front, put your hand on something if you need to or not. Stand stationary. I'm going backwards. You don't have to go backwards. You can turn around if you're walking. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to do the same thing with bringing our heel back to the seat. 1, 2, 3. 9, and 10. Now we're going to do a heel pull in front. Same principle. Walk if you want, or just stand still. Hold on to something if you need to, including a stick. You could do one leg while holding onto a stick and then do the other. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Some pelvic rolls. Thrusting forward and back. 3, 4, 7. Tightening those glutes as you come forward. 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to go against the wall or pole for case. We're going to do some kicks. So one arm is holding on. Going to bring the leg out just a bit. Then we're going to bring it up about 45 degrees and then up to 90. We're going to do 5 kicks in each position. So just bring it up slightly, kick. 4, 5. Bring it up to about 45 degrees. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other leg. 1, 2, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Still holding on to the wall or on the side of counter a chair, even if it's solid. You're going to come up and reach across to your other foot. 1, 2, 3. The foot on the other side, I should say. 4. 9 and 10. And then go the other way. You can turn around. I won't turn around, but hold on to the wall. 2, 3. 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to get down on the floor. So I'm going to switch some cameras, meet you down there. We're going to have the legs with the soles of the feet on the floor, hands by your side. Make sure you press your lower back into the floor as you do these bridges, as well as your feet. And start with your feet out here. We're going to move them into here, and then we're going to move them all the way up. So let's do 5 on each. Pressing down with your lower back, your lumbar region into the floor. Come up. 1. Your feet are pressing 2, 3, 4, and 5. Contract those glutes. Bring it in a little. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And bring it in all the way. Really pressing through those feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to try another round, and we're going to try to do it with one leg. If you can't do it with one leg, don't. Just do both legs again. So you can lift one leg out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in a little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1. And then finally all the way in. Four and 5. Very good. Now bring one leg up. Really stretch those hamstrings. You can bring the other leg down if you want. Holding on to the back of the thigh or back of the calf or the knee. And bring that one down. Bring the other one up. Keeping your back on the floor. Five, four, three, two, one, and let's get up. Rubbing those hands together, cultivating chi. I hope your hamstrings are nice and loose. Forming a chi ball. And letting it dance those nice and loose hamstrings wherever they want to go. And centering. 2 deep breaths. And we'll open our hearts. Center. And send it out. And center. 2 deep breaths. And bringing down heavenly chi. Going down, gathering it up. And aha! Namaste.
Tom,
You're
I just
welcome,
wanted to
Hal.
let you know, Jonathan told me that he was going on a bike ride, so he
Oh.
would be in fitness. He called me before.
Okay, thank you. Hey, Suzanne. Oh, good. I'm glad you're here because guess what we're doing today? Yay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mira. Yeah, it's a band's day. So, what do we got? We got a couple of new ones planned here. And what I suggest we do is start with a light one. We're going to get back down on the ground and switch it up a little bit. We're going to do a tap out plank. I got this from a critical bench video for new mothers. So it applies to anybody. And you can go into a plank either on your knees or on your toes, and you're going to put the band around your wrist and then move your hand out and then back. So you might want to start on your knees. You know, just have your back nice and your spine nice and neutral, and come out and back, and then do the other hand and back. And we're just going to do 10 toes. So that's 3. You want to try your toes. And 5 on this side, and 5 on that side. And that's it. But you're feeling that in your triceps. And then we're going to go and put the band around the knees. And you could use a heavier band here if you wanted to. But for convenience sake, we're already on the floor. And if you don't have another one, use what you got. And we've done this before without a band. The idea is that the band is trying to pull our knees in, and you want to keep them out. And we're just going to come up off the ground an inch or 2 and hold. Tighten the core. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to 20, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and come down. And then keep it on your knees. If you get up, you can sit down in a chair, and we'll do some clamshells in a chair. Now, of course, you could do clamshells lying down too. I should have showed you that while I was down there. Probably all up, so I won't. I'll show you next time we get down on the ground. So, hands still around the knees, and just spread your legs and feel that in the hip flexors in the side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 12 on this one. 11 and 12. And then you can stay seated or you can stand up. For camera angles, I think I'll stay seated here so I don't have to switch the camera. Just going to bring the bands overhead. You can stand up if you find it easier. Bring it up overhead and pull them apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, surround your wrist. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 11 and 12. Let's take a break. We'll go back to those. We'll do 12 more of those. Do everything in reverse. Again, around your wrists, up in the air. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, put them around your knees. Put the band around your knees. And you can do it in the chair. Or, if you want to be on the ground, we've done this quite a few times. You do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and since we're only doing 10, or I guess we did 12, I don't know. I'm going to switch sides. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to come around on all fours. Band is still on the knees. Take a nice breath. And come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. $15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And down. And pick it off. Put it around the wrists. And again, going to do a plank either on your knees or on your toes. So your back is neutral. 1, and back. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and last one. And outside. Everybody good?
Thank you, Tom. That was
You're
fun.
Oh, good. Take care. Have a great day. Maureen,
You too.
You too, team.
Al, okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Say hello to all.
Bye, Shal.
Thanks, Tom. Have a nice day.
You too, Hal.